Today's video, we're creating a sketch illustration of a leopard. Let's begin today's lesson by adding some guidelines in the center of our page. We're going to start at the very top in the center. We're going to sketch a line coming down the middle. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Now in the center, let's draw another line going across from left to right. So we'll start with the left side and then extend that out towards the right. Now I'm going to use these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of our page. So from this point, let's step up towards the top. It's going to mark off the top of our circle. Let's take this same distance down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Now I'm going to repeat that same process across this horizontal line. So taking the distance from the center over towards the left and then the right side. Now we're going to loosely create our circle by connecting the center point of each mark. So let's start with the top left. And the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to get the right size and placement in the center of our page. We can always go back and just smooth this out. Now we're only using this as a guide, so we're going to eventually erase this out. Now from here, we're going to start building out the profile edge of the head. Let's start from the left side of our circle, draw a straight angled line, going up and then out to right about there. Let's slope the front of the head, going up and then in. Now I'm going to draw a straight line coming all the way across, just clipping off the top of our circle towards the back. Let's slope the front of the head, going up and in, and then pull that in towards the top of our circle. Let's go back to the corner of the mouth. Just going to slope this down, angle this forward towards the lower jaw, and then draw a short line going out. Now I'm going to work our way around the chin. Let's angle this down and then in, then angle this. Let's extend this line going out across the top of the ear to right about there. Angle this down and in towards the side of our circle. Let's go back up underneath the jaw, underneath our circle, we're going to step down, curve the neck, going in and then down towards that center line. Now I'm going to go back up to the top and add some perspective across the front edge of the head. Let's start from this point. We're just going to slope this down up to the top corner, angle this down, and then out on top of the head. Now I want to trace the back side of the mouth following these three lines. So we'll come down and in, come down across some of these guidelines. So let's take out that circle. Now use a rough sketch as a guide to help us add some more detail. From this point, let's extend this in towards the eye. Let's flatten this off with a straight line. And pull this back towards the center point, coming down across the top and then up across the bottom. From this, add in the nose. Start from the top, step down, angle this down and out. Now it's going to pull this down and then in towards the center point. Just shift it over towards the left. From that bottom point, angle it coming down towards the ear. Let's round up the tip of the ear. Just adding a little bit more shape to the outside, coming down and in towards the head. I'm going to add some more shape to the nose, just rounding out the top, and just pulling that down towards the bottom. And round up the top corners of the nose, and just pull that down on top. Just going to add a few folds across the top. Just going to round up those points. We're also going to round out the chin and then blend that in towards the bottom of our circle. I'm going to go back and just add some more shape to the eyes. The front. Let's add lower fangs. Sketch, adding some more detail and refine the shape. So I'd like to start with the eyes first. So just going to darken up the outside edge. Just pull that up. Pulling this up and in. And we'll just blend that up towards the neck. various tones and shading. Let's start by darkening out the top edge of the mouth. The muzzle. Pull some fur across. I'm just going to darken up the inside. Let's add that medium tone across. And once we're done with the basic shading and tones, and we're sort of working inside some of the shadow. Now as we get near the end, I'll continue to add some more fur textures and add some more detail like the whiskers. And always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration